Welcome to video 2. In this video we will look at the name of your new site. In fact, just in case you didn't know, this is called a domain name, and it's unique to your site, and it's what people will type into their browsers to get to your site. So for example, the domain name www.facebook.com is the domain name for, you guessed it, Facebook. So firstly, we will need to think of a name for your site. A domain name needs to be unique, so it needs to be something that somebody else hasn't got already. For this video course, I'm going to build a site for a very good friend of mine, Chris Towell. Chris is a personal trainer, so with that in mind, it would be a good idea to think of a name that will tell somebody what Chris's business is. Now, it probably won't surprise you to know that the name www.personaltrainer.com is already owned by somebody else. But if it wasn't, the domain name itself would instantly tell people what Chris did for a living, wouldn't it? Chris's company is called Evolution Training, but he has a workout routine he gives his clients called 666, which stands for 6 sets, 6 reps, and 6 different exercises. So with that in mind, for Chris's site, he would like to have the name www.evolution666training.com. Okay, so with some idea of what we want the website to be called, I'm going to go online now to one of the companies that sell domain names and use their search tool to find out if the chosen domain name is available. This is exactly what you will need to do when you have chosen your name. For this example, I'm going to use Firefox to go onto the internet, but you can use whatever browser you're familiar with, perhaps Internet Explorer or Safari. And I'm going to use the domain registrar GoDaddy, www.godaddy.com. Here we are over at godaddy.com, and as you can see straight in front of you, there's the GoDaddy search tool, and we're going to use this to check to see if the name we want for our website is still available. All we need to do is to click in here, type in the name of our website, which is Evolution 666 Training in this example, but you'll put in whatever name you're looking for. GoDaddy puts in by default the .com extension, and as a sideline I would always try and get the .com because com means commercial, which will make your website look more like a business, more professional. Chris is a UK based trainer, so he could in fact buy the .co.uk extension, which .co stands for commercial and UK the United Kingdom, and if you come from a different country or you want to have a look for a different extension, if you click on this button you will find many different ones I'm sure that you've seen before, and also ones for all sorts of different countries. But in this example, and I would always suggest, we're going to look for the .com. So what we need to do now is just press the go button, and look, it is available. Evolution 666 training.com is actually available, and for just £7.45 a year. So that's a year. So as you can see, a domain name is very cheap. Now GoDaddy is very useful, and it will in fact suggest all sorts of other names or extensions for this name I should say that are available, and you can see that Chris has a lot of options here. He could actually buy the .co.uk one as well, so he's got a lot of options open to him here. If there isn't a lot, GoDaddy also gives you some examples of ones that you might like to think of. Evolution 666 Training Online, for example. But anyway, for this example, all we're interested in is evolution666training.com. So we're going to go through to registration and register that domain. Now what GoDaddy asks us straight away is, how many years do we want to keep it? Well, we're just going to keep this for 1 year. So for 1 year here, and press next, and it's going to ask us all sorts of upsell questions, trying to get us to buy all sorts of other things, and some of them are useful, some of them we might need, but for now all we're going to do is to click through to register the domain. Now it's asking us if we want to buy more email accounts, not at the moment, and also some hosting. Both of these subjects we'll talk about in a later video, but for now we're just going to register that domain. So through to next. I'm going to come through to billing just to purchase this domain name, and oh, it looks as though they've got a sale on, and they're going to give us a discount on this domain. So including the ICANN fee, it's only going to cost us £4.76 for a year. I mean, that's what, about $7.50. So that's great. For a year we're going to get a domain for £4.76 or $7.50. Now, as I say, you will need an account of your own. It's very easy to sign up for. It's free. As I say, GoDaddy is very helpful. They've got a very helpful backup service if you run into any problems. Very helpful on the phone. So you know, I would suggest you use them. So signing up for your own account is not a problem and doesn't cost you anything. And as you can see, a domain name, even with a .com extension, is very cheap as well. So all I'm going to do now is check my order summary here and continue through to checkout. Now here you can see you can pay by credit card, by gift card, by check, or by PayPal, which is very handy. This is my account, as I say, so I've already got a credit card set up. So all I need to do is to read through all of GoDaddy's terms and conditions, which I do suggest that you do, so you know what you're doing, and click this box to say I've done so, and then place my order. And GoDaddy thanks us for our order, and that's a lot. We've actually purchased that domain name. I've got my order number here, and I can print my receipt, and that's us good to go. So on the next video we're going to be talking about hosting, and hosting is a subject that you may have heard about but you don't know about, but it's something that we definitely need to do to have a website online. So I'll see you on video 3.